Joseph is told his father Jacob is sick, so he brings his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim, to visit. Jacob gathers his strength and sits up in bed to bless them. Jacob recalls God's promise to make his family a great nation in the land of Canaan. Jacob adopts Joseph's two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, as his own. They will share in his inheritance. Jacob remembers the sorrow of losing Rachel, Joseph's mother, years before. Though Jacob's eyes are dim with age, he asks Joseph to bring the boys near so he can bless them. Jacob rejoices. Not only does he see Joseph again, but also Joseph's children. Joseph positions Manasseh, the firstborn, at Jacob's right hand, and Ephraim at his left. But Jacob crosses his arms. Jacob blesses the boys, asking God to guide and multiply them. Joseph protests, but Jacob insists, Ephraim, the younger, will be greater than Manasseh. Jacob assures Joseph that God will bring his family back to Canaan and gives Joseph a special portion of land. Jacob calls all his sons together, saying he will tell them what will happen in the future. Reuben, the firstborn, loses his place of honor for being unstable and reckless. Simeon and Levi are rebuked for their violence and cruelty. Judah is praised, his descendants will rule, and from him will come the promised king. Jacob describes the futures of Zebulun, Issachar, Dan, Gad, Asher, and Naphtali. Joseph is blessed richly, fruitful, strong, and upheld by God's hand. Benjamin is described as fierce and victorious in battle. Jacob finishes, instructs them to bury him with Abraham and Isaac in Canaan, then dies peacefully. Joseph weeps over his father, embracing and kissing him. Joseph orders the Egyptian physicians to embalm Jacob. The Egyptians mourn for 70 days. Joseph requests permission from Pharaoh to bury his father in Canaan, as Jacob had commanded. Joseph, his brothers, Egyptian elders, and soldiers form a grand procession to Canaan. At the threshing floor of Atad, they mourn deeply, so much that the Canaanites take notice. Jacob is buried in the cave of Machpelah, beside Abraham and Isaac. Afterward, Joseph's brothers fear he may now take revenge for their past betrayal. They send a message, reminding Joseph of their father's command to forgive them. The brothers bow before Joseph, offering themselves as his servants. Joseph comforts them, "Do not fear. You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." Joseph lives to see his great-grandchildren. Before he dies at age 110, he reminds Israel that God will bring them out of Egypt to the promised land. His body is placed in a coffin, awaiting that day.